Hi folks, how you doing? Russell, TrueResults303.com. Check out the website, link in the description box. Mind, Body, Spirit, Fitness, putting the healing back in health. Once again, check out the website, get your free gifts, free downloads, setting goals, fitness and nutrition. Follow on social media, podcast. Links are all down below. Coming at you today with my Iron Man vlog for week 2 and 3. Because I went out of town with the lady. I don't know if I put that on the last one. I might have accidentally just not uploaded it and deleted it, but maybe not. So, anyways, I was supposed to do more of just a lot of body weight, high repetition workouts for that week 2. And then, unfortunately, like I said, I went on vacation with the lady, so I missed half of that week. So one was just, 100 repetitions. See, this does feel familiar. But after that, just body weight or lightweight for leg extension, leg curls, lat pull downs, push-ups, one-legged presses, and then just a bunch of ab work. Then I had to go out of town with the lady, so we were in Denver City, Texas, and I had done I did a 5-mile run and a 6-mile run, and then and I think I also swam for like 30-40 minutes before we went on vacation. So that was going to be week 2. All right, so week 3 then would have been last week. And last week was we're trying to do all of our long distance stuff. And for some reason I wasn't able to get my run in. I was supposed to go for my hour-and-a-half run. I didn't get that in. But I did get my first mile swim in. So I did swim for about 50 minutes, 45 minutes. I at least got a full mile, maybe a few more laps in a pool. That's 35. I think I hit about 40 laps in about 50 minutes. So that's almost a mile and a half actually, because the mile and a half, or the 1.2 for the race, would be 44 laps. So I pretty much did that. Got that out of the way. Went on a bike ride with the boss. I'm here in Colorado. If this is your first vlog, the boss is the one who I'm doing this half Ironman with. And we went on a 2-hour bike ride, and I just got demolished. He just demolished me. He has experience in full Ironmans. This is my first. He just stomped me out. It was ridiculous. It was about, I think it was 29 and a half miles, 2 hours. But when he waited at certain areas, he ended up beating me by like 40 minutes, maybe 30 to 40 minutes. He stomped me out on that. So I went for a 5K run, a fast 5K, 5K, because that's the 3.1. And I did my fastest yet. It was really the first time I had ever attempted to go for that fast 5K. And it was 24 and a half. So I got that in. And then I've just had a lot of family functions coming up. I had one on Saturday, this past Saturday, so I wasn't able to work out at all. Then Sunday, I had to go to church. I slept in. I had to work. I didn't get anything in on that day. Friday, let me think. Let's see, I worked. So Friday of week 3, which would be last week, my lady and I went to the gym. That was when I was going to attempt to do my hour-and-a-half run, right? That was the morning, actually, that I did my mile swim. And instead, I ended up just doing a simple 5K, 30 minutes, and then I got on the elliptical and I just worked on my sprint work. So I sprinted for 20 minutes on the elliptical, and I did a 20-second sprint with a 40-second rest. 20-second sprint with a 40-second rest. And I went back and forth between that. So I've got the next couple days off. I think tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be raining here. That's what happened too. That's what messed everything up. We had a bunch of rain here, so I couldn't get outside. And for me, that's the downfall of the treadmill. I can just hop off whenever I want. I got off at that 30-minute mark and went and did my sprint work. My lady, she ran at least 60. So she got her, 5.5 miles in. But like I said, for me, it's just, if I know I can just jump off at any time, That's the downfall for me. So for me, the best thing is just get out there and run, which I probably should have done this morning, but I was doing a bunch of food prep and stuff like that this morning. Did my laundry, got a bunch of things out of the way. I've got to make a bunch of videos. I've been slacking. I haven't even made a new video in a week. This is my first video in a week. That's why I had to do week 2 and 3 together. But there you go, little background, week 2, week 3, what's going on for the half Ironman that I am going to be participating in. And this week, boss messaged me, I'm recording this on my phone, the whole workout that he wanted me to do, but I think I'm just going to try and hit those long distances. The one benefit, or the one great thing about that 2-hour bike ride is even though my boss was just demolishing me on the bike path, I felt really good, to tell you the truth. Even though, I still needed, that was only 29 and a half and it's 56 miles. I felt good. Like I said, the only is just that the mental, just thinking that I was getting beat. So just that mentality of I am just right now getting demolished on this bike ride. And in reality, that's what's going to happen when I'm out there anyways, right? So then I got to the point where it's like, just pedal, just doing my thing. And it wasn't that boring. Same with the swim. For once, the swimming wasn't boring. I actually enjoyed it. So I've just got to work on just staying mentally strong. I think with a lot of people, that's what happens. And a lot of other things, like hockey and any other sport I ever play, I am mentally strong in that sense. But this being something new, the endurance aspect of the sport, I think I've realized that I definitely need to strengthen up on mentally. Just because when you're playing sports, hockey was always my big sport, is, you get that line change. If a goal gets scored and it's not on your line, then, that doesn't really deplete you mentally or make you feel any worse. It almost gives you that scapegoat of, oh, well, we lost, but it was because of that other line. It was because of what they did, right? So it's just, once again, getting involved in a activity or a sport where just all the blame is on me. So being able to do that is something that is definitely going to help me in all areas. Kind of that same concept of taking responsibility, right? So there you go, week 2, week 3, that's what's going on. It's Monday of week 4. Like I said, I didn't do anything the last 2 days. Lady's going to be calling me here soon, probably go for a run, and we'll go from there. So once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the information, what I'm giving you. Oh, I guess for the swim, I actually bought the Speedo shorts. What's this? Nope. So I actually bought the Speedo swim shorts, so for once I'm actually swimming in swim shorts. Totally different experience. I like it a lot compared to just the swim trunks. So see how that goes. I've been looking up wetsuits still, just trying to scope them out. My diet is still horrible. My cousin, that's why I wasn't able to get a workout in on Sunday. My cousin had his housewarming party / gender revealing party for their baby, because they're about to be having a baby. So there was some drinking going on, a lot of horrible eating, and I've just been struggling there. I know if I can get that knocked off, get my 15 pounds gone, things will really be looking good if I can get that 15 to 20 off. And once I can get that going, everything's good. My lady's doing good though. We've been working out for like 2 months now. She's down 20. I haven't lost anything, but that's because she's taking her diet serious, and I just don't really care right now. So hopefully I'll be able to man up and take control in that area, and things will be good from there on out. But once again, it's going to take some time. I'm going to have to man up and start doing things. I've been food prepping. The unfortunate thing is I food prep, and then I just don't eat it. And then like this morning I had all this chicken and rice and sweet potatoes, and I just had to straight freaking throw it away. It just smelled like crap, just because I wasn't eating it. I didn't eat it. I food prepped it. I even went the extra mile, put everything in its containers, did everything, and just wasting it. Just disrespectful in general for the gifts I've been given. And when you're doing things like that, it's no wonder God doesn't bless you the way you want to be blessed. You know, it's that same thing with great power comes great responsibility, or that same concept of how do you expect God to bless you more when you're not even using the blessings He's given you correctly right now? And right now I'm not doing that. So it only makes sense that I'm still struggling in many areas of life. So, all right, so a little rant there at the end. But once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope this is motivation for you in every area of life, whether it be fitness, spirituality, whatever the case may be. Remember that this is a well-rounded channel, so spirituality, fitness, health, nutrition, motivation, dating, whatever. Whenever I hear something, I'm going to definitely make a video on it. So, once again, don't forget to follow on social media, the podcast, all those links are down below. Subscribe to this channel, share and like these videos.